All right, I brought my P-rail with me. I'm gonna leave it here and see how people treat it. It's the first P-rail that I ever made, so if someone steals it or ruins it, it's not that big of a deal. I'll make another one. It'll be nice to have here to work on my confidence up to other obstacles. And there's a few other obstacles that people have left here, like the Roces rail and then that green rail right over there, so it should be fine. It's such a nice area, it's probably not an issue. And I'm also gonna be dropping in before I hit it, so I'm gonna be doing tons of drop-ins today. The goal is to hit 10 straight Mizous and 10 straight sole grinds. We're gonna do the sole grinds first, and then we'll do the Mizous after. Depending on how I'm feeling, I'll either do front side grinds or maybe we'll try to work on some stalls. I wanna learn how to stall the quarter pipe, but I'm just kinda scared. Oh yeah, so for my setup, I went back to my MyFit second skin liners because they're so thin. They allow for so much room, which means I have to cinch the actual straps a lot tighter than I'm used to. So that might take an adjustment, but yeah, I'm already feeling it's a little bit too tight on my right side. Loosen that up a bit. There we go, that's better. There's a fine line between too tight where it hurts and too loose where I get heel lifts. But I also have the heel cup underneath the liner and my hockey super feet insole inside the liner. Because this insole is so thin, this will help like bring my foot up. So we'll see how it works. Let's have some fun. So another thing I forgot to mention, I went back to my Kizer Fluid 4 frames. They are just like 3 or 4 millimeters lower, which actually is a substantial amount when I put them up next to each other. And they're lighter. And I replaced the buckles. I was having an issue with one of the buckles sticking where it was taking forever to take my boots off. I replaced it with a razor buckle that I had already, and that's way better. The whole setup feels a lot lighter because the liner itself is a 200 gram difference. The Faction liner is so much heavier than the second skin liner. To be fair, the Faction liner actually has a bunch of support and it's nice and thick. The second skin liner is like basically cardboard, but let's have some fun. Always scared in the beginning. That felt good. Count as a line. Get back to the fun. That felt good. Oh, that feels good. All right, let's do some Mizous. I like these frames. I do notice that since the groove is a bit deeper and more pronounced on these frames, I get a little bit more hung up on the coping when I drop in. That's how I almost fell like the second time, but it just takes an adjustment period. I gotta learn to torque over my sole foot like I do in sole grinds. Let's get a few more and then we'll go 10 for 10. These are my new G-form elbow pads. My elbow still kind of hurts, but only if I leverage it in one way. It doesn't actually like hurt to like touch, which is good. I didn't jump high enough. I stepped on the coping like kind of crooked. My foot slid right out. So far it's been about 20 minutes and my feet still don't hurt. I can like feel my feet swelling, but not really an issue. All right, now we're gonna go 10 for 10. I'm gonna start with sole grinds, get 10 in a row, and then we're gonna move on to Mizous, and then we'll see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5, 8, 9, 10 sole grinds. We're about half an hour in and my feet are starting to hurt a little bit, but that's about the same as my fifth elements. I could get about 35 to 40 minutes in my fifth elements before they start to hurt. So that's a good sign. They're at least as comfortable as my other boots. We'll dial it in though. All right, now 10 Mizous in a row. It's gonna be a tough one. That doesn't count. That's 1, but that thing is moving. 3, 4, 5. That was 7, but I think I know what's happening. I'm kicking it with my back foot instead of placing it on top. That's 8. That's 9. That's it, I did it. That was 10 straight Mizous. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do that. I only missed the first one. I'm gonna sole grind this. I don't even want to think about it, let's just do it. That run up is messing with me. Oh, that's scary. Ooh, it's a little bit too high. Got it, I should jump higher. Right there. So close. It's hurting my elbow when I land just from it shaking. I don't know how I didn't get that one. All right, we got this. Hell yeah, we just got it. That's the biggest sole grind I've ever done. I'm gonna give myself 3 more attempts to get a better one, but I'm happy. All right, here it is. All right, that's it. It's been over an hour. My feet feel pretty good. I think this is gonna be my setup going forward. Kizer Fluid 4 frames, MyFit second skin with a Super Feet Hockey insole inside the liner, and the included Faction heel cup underneath the liner. Gives me the perfect amount of heel raise. And then I just don't tie it very tight. Woo. Man, I did hit my elbow a little tiny bit right there, but it wasn't too bad. It is starting to hurt though, so we're gonna call it there. That was a good session. I love this park. See you guys later.